I try doing something different every time, so
Okay.
you can intro this one.
Okay, I'll intro this one. Welcome to another episode of 10 Questions with ADU. It is Friday the 21st, which means yesterday was Thursday the 20th, which was the premiere of the Barbie movie. So I'm wearing pink everywhere.
That's why.
In honour of Barbie, and I'm very sad because I can't see it for a very long time, but my daughter works at the movies and had to dress up and wear pink, so I'm going to wear
You
all
got pink in your hair.
I know.
You guys got pink on your hats too.
I had
Look.
pink,
I had a pink bikini on this morning. He didn't know why. He just goes, "Oh, nice pink bikini." Barbie.
Now I get it. Okay,
Got it.
you got me. You got me good. All right, you got me.
Got it.
All right.
Rightio. So, we are here at...
Yeah, 80 Mile. 80 Mile. I'm like, yeah, I forgot.
80 Mile Beach in Western Australia with these two lovely people. So we're going to jump straight into question number one, which is, who are you, what are your names, and are you on social media?
Okay, so we're Ian and Libby Stanley, and yes, we're on social media, on Facebook, and well, I'm on Instagram. She hasn't caught that far up.
Don't do it if you want to like. Don't do it.
So what's your handle? Like, are you public? Like, is it a public page, or is it just for your family and friends?
Family and friends.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you don't need to share the public
No, it's all good.
handle or anything?
It's all good.
Sweet.
He's got a lot of confidential stuff on there, mate. When
That's
I'm telling you,
it. Yeah. Don't want you to see it.
don't want you to see it.
So I've just realised this is the first episode I've started without even opening the questions on my phone. I do know.
Do you remember it now?
I do know
There
what
you
question
go.
number 2 is, but I'm going to throw to Chris and see if he remembers what question number 2 is while I open them.
Where are you from? Did I get it right? Did I get it right?
Yes.
I've had a sleep and I still remember.
You can have a go at that one.
We're from Logan, Queensland.
Go ahead.
There you go.
Are you serious? You guys are Logan Bogans too. That is so funny.
Apparently they live 10 minutes from where we used to live.
You
which
guys
is-
couldn't be further from home.
No,
No.
not really.
Oh,
Not
you
really.
couldn't nearly, eh?
No.
Yeah, well, there you go.
So yeah, we're from a little suburb called Bethania.
Oh, Bethania. I know Bethania.
There you go.
There you
Most
go.
people say where.
I lost my licence for 2 years, so I know Bethania train station
Really well.
very well.
Well, that's down the end of our street.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Rightio. Question number 3.
Can't remember. I've had a sleep.
Gone.
Gone.
The phone's open.
Question number 3 is, how long have you been travelling and how long will you continue to travel?
We have been on the road this Sunday for 3 weeks,
Okay.
and
3 weeks.
3 weeks, and we've got
Wow.
another 9 weeks before we're due
Yeah.
back at that horrible 4-letter word.
Fine.
Called
Okay, so I thought
word.
you were heading back. I'm like, whoa, that's a really quick run.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
we got a few to go.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you've been travelling for 3 weeks.
Yep.
You're as far from home as you could possibly be.
Yep.
How did you get to where we are now? What route did
That
you
was
take?
that aeroplane, the helicopter parked over there.
Up through Queensland, through to the Isa,
Yep.
Yep.
out to Three Ways,
Yep.
Yep.
up to Catherine, left,
Cool.
and ended up in WA, and that's
And
where we slowed down.
We scooted that quick because we've done it before.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
just go.
this
Yep.
WA leg is new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Did you do Gib or did you come down?
Gib was closed when we came
Oh,
through.
the floods. Of course.
Yeah,
of
Gib was
course.
shut, so we didn't get to do that.
Okay.
We had to come down through Fitzroy Crossing, and we stayed in Kununurra for a couple of extra nights just to make sure that was open when we got there.
How was Fitzroy Crossing?
It was a non-event.
Awesome.
Water
Perfect.
By the
was,
time
water
we
was
got
about
there-
2 feet below the road, and
Yeah,
it was
right.
just
Nice.
trickling through.
So
Really?
Yeah. So
Were
it
you,
was,
Well, that's no
were you happy
fun.
or were you disappointed?
I was disappointed. I wanted to drive through the water, but you're not allowed
for a bit of
to.
excitement.
No, you're not allowed to anyway. I
No,
don't even
no.
think you'd be able to. you
No,
know.
so it was open well and truly when we got there.
Right.
The most excitement we had was the guys on the traffic control calling our Holden Colorado a Toyota Hilux. So
That's awkward.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's okay. We get called names too, don't we?
Yeah. Yes. All the
We
time.
just reply, "Don't swear at me."
yeah.
Oh, is that a ram?
A
He's
ram.
like, "Don't swear at me."
No, how about the old truck? He goes, is that? Oh no, it was a. No, that's right. No, he on the way to Birdsville. He said, "Is that an American truck?" But it was actually a
It was a
Hilux.
Hilux. She's like,
But it was a big Hilux.
I'll
Big
take
Hilux.
that.
I'll
So
take
this is
that.
actually really good because question number 4 is, what are you travelling in?
Yep.
So that's car and van. That's including power systems, how much water, solar, all that
Oh,
stuff.
far
You'll
out.
have to answer all
Here we get comfortable, hey? Get comfy, you reckon?
No, it's a 2017 Holden Colorado.
Yep.
It's got a 2-inch lift kit on it.
Yep.
Bash plates all underneath from front right through to behind the gearbox. It's got 17-inch wheels on it. It's got a rust protection system, electronic one running through
Ooh,
it.
can I
that's
ask
good.
how you find that?
Don't know, it was on there when I bought it, so...
We've
They're
only
good.
had it a few
I
months.
used to run them in every car I had,
Yeah.
the old Hiluxes. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no
okay.
rust in it, and
perfect.
everything I've heard about them, they seem to keep the paint shinier too.
Yeah, right, okay.
Nice.
Is one of the benefits of them. What else we got in there? 200 amp hour lithium batteries, 300 watts of solar on the roof of the car.
Yep.
What system is that?
It's a Renogy.
Energy, okay.
A Renogy system on there. It's a canopy that's been built, so it's an aluminium canopy with wing doors, got a dog
Yep.
box in the front, which the dog normally travels in, but not on this trip because of the national parks.
Yeah.
It makes it difficult.
Yeah, you
It
wouldn't
does.
be here if you had a dog.
That's right, makes it hard. Got an 80 litre Bushman upright fridge in the back.
Yep.
With 3 XTM drawers
Yep.
for storage, etc.
Nice.
Got a bushwhacker awning on the side.
Oh,
270,
nice!
270 degree
Nice.
extreme darkness one.
Actually, it's Johnny's birthday today, the owner.
Oh, there you go.
Happy birthday, Johnny, if you're watching.
So bought that on sale.
Oh, wow.
There's so many eagles here, by
There's
the
an
way.
eagle overlooking us.
They're
drop
wondering
one.
what we're looking at.
So bought that on special, had an end of year special before we went away. So
Cool.
I saved $300.
Nice.
Clothes are up,
Cool.
and it's great. So
Awesome.
easy to put up.
Yeah.
So easy.
Yeah.
Bull bar, driving lights, got a winch on the front of it.
Have you ever used the winch?
Not on this
Not on
car,
this
on my
trip.
previous one, it's the same winch. So
Oh, yep,
yes,
yep.
I have
Okay,
used
brought
it.
it across. Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
More serious four-wheel driving.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where we've used it. And we're travelling with a Modcon forward fold camper.
Oh, Modcon.
Yeah.
Oh, Capella Bar.
Capella
Yeah.
bar.
Capella
Yeah.
Bar. They're the
Yep.
they're the bee's knees made of campers.
They are for campers, I think. Yeah.
100% they are, yeah,
But
yeah.
they actually don't make the forward folds anymore. They've gone
Yeah,
completely
okay.
hybrid now.
I was looking at the Modcons, dreaming back
Yep.
in the day.
Yep.
I just couldn't afford one back then. You know,
Yeah.
it's going back a
Yeah.
long time. And
We've had this one 7 years
we
now.
dreamed back in the day too. We
Yeah,
used to
okay,
have
yes.
a soft floor
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
the kids
Chris,
were little.
Chris
I built
built,
my
he
soft
built
floor,
ours in
yeah.
the backyard
Oh,
of our
yeah.
tiny little unit, and you have to tip it out
and
sideways
I pretty
down
much
the wall.
moulded off a truckabout.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
It was awesome. Like, it was wicked.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
But
We had a camel.
oh,
Yeah.
Camel.
And
They
Camel
were in
before that.
Underwood.
Yes,
Yeah.
They
they
used to
were.
be. No, there you
Yeah.
go. I know.
Exactly.
Buy local.
Ian went
Buy
local
local.
because it was easier to
Yes.
get things fixed.
Yeah.
If you,
Yeah.
Bits
okay.
and pieces are
Yeah.
easier to source. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Modcon was always the dream, mate, for me.
Yep. Yep.
And it is good.
It is
Yep.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So
They are
power,
amazing.
power and water in your trailer.
I've
camper.
got 200 amp hour AGM batteries in that
Yep.
Yep.
with 200 watt solar blanket, kick-ass solar blanket
Yep.
that runs them. 80 litres of water
Cool.
inside or underneath.
Yep.
Yeah, and that does us.
Got a hot water system if
Yeah,
we're off
got
the grid for a
the
shower.
Julka.
Oh yeah,
water
Julka.
system
Yep.
and-
They're
and,
supposed to be so good, aren't they?
They're pretty good.
Yeah.
They're pretty good. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I've done some mods to the camper over the years, so it's
Yeah,
certainly
okay.
not standard, but yeah, it's
Nothing stays standard for long.
Sounds
does
like
it?
sounds like an awesome setup.
Sounds
great little
really
setup.
Beautiful
good.
setup.
great
Yeah,
little
awesome.
setup, and we're averaging 16.7 litres to the 100.
Hey, he's gonna cry now.
Oh, yeah, watch your tone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
slightly
we're
different.
10 tons, so
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
We
Minor
get
things
asked
are.
about fuel
Yeah.
economy all the time, and I
And
just
you
like
just
to
gulp.
say that before he did what he did to that, it was getting 9.7 litres per
9.4.
100. 9.4, sorry.
Yeah. So
So-
they're actually really good on fuel.
That's not towing though.
No,
No, that's not
that was
towing,
just
no.
standard
No.
towing.
Towing. Towing probably, if it was standard, be 16 to 18, I think.
Okay.
Greg's doing 18s,
Yep.
and that's not the best day. So,
That's
Okay.
Greg from Campedia
And
with
that's-
his Chevy.
and that's a
Oh,
big
right.
van. That's a 23.5 foot van.
Yeah.
so,
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, but
There you
yeah.
go.
We digress.
Yes.
Okay, question number 5. If you could change one thing about your setup, absolutely anything, no budget at all,
Ooh.
what would it be?
Oh, here we go.
gee,
Here we
no
go.
budget.
So it could be a
Answer
different
each
car
too.
or like
You
a
can have an
tiny
answer
little
too.
thing. Yeah, an answer each.
Gee.
He's thinking,
I'm
he's
thinking.
thinking.
I'm thinking. I would go little Isuzu 4x4 truck.
Oh yeah.
MPS?
So you
MPS.
changed the whole
Did
setup.
you say little?
Yeah, little. That's little. I'm a B double driver and driving instructor, so yes, that's
They
little.
are amazing, mate. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah. truck.
And van. I'm not a fan of the massive vans. I would stay with a hybrid of some sort.
Okay.
I wouldn't go huge.
Yeah, okay.
Stay with a hybrid. I like to not have what I'm towing bigger than the tow vehicle.
Fine.
That's
Okay.
that's always been my thing.
It's always your thing,
And
yeah.
I think I'll stick with that.
As
So
in physical...
a heavier tow vehicle than what you're towing? Or
Pretty
just,
much.
Yeah.
Are you
Awesome.
talking weight or length and physical size?
Physical size.
Cool. Okay.
Physical size
Okay.
is where I'd like to be.
Yeah, okay.
So I'd probably go. I don't mind the Stony Creek stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd probably have a look at something in the 11 to 13 foot.
Okay, fine.
Sort of range.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
there's some
There's some-
awesome ones out
yeah,
there
there's
now.
quite a bit
The
out there.
hybrids
There is.
have really taken off. Like it's going gangbusters.
So's their price.
Well, yeah,
Everything.
everything is though. This is the problem.
So's their price.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
what would you have?
Yeah, what
An
would you
indoor
take?
loo.
Ah, perfect.
To be honest.
Oh, I've got one. Oh no. Yeah, awesome. That
Yeah.
makes it handy.
So you
yes.
keep the same setup you had, you just have an indoor.
Yeah, I mean the hybrids we're looking at for our next
Yeah.
next vehicle,
Yeah.
but yeah, one with an indoor loo.
So what do you do now if you're free? Do you have a little portable?
We do have a portable
Portaloo and a
Yeah.
kick-ass shower tent off the side of the
Yeah,
car.
cool, awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It does
Just
the
drop it
job.
in that.
Yeah.
It does
So-
do the job.
Yeah,
It does do the job, but
Yeah.
there's nothing better than having.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes.
Rightio, next
Number
question
6.
is, do you travel with a budget or do you just wing it? And what do you do as a job? So we kind of touched on
that
before.
one, yeah.
I
So
can expand on
firstly
that.
we'll say,
Okay.
do you travel with a budget or do
Yes
because
and
you're only on
no.
the road for like
Depends which one of you should talk to.
12 weeks.
12
Yeah.
weeks.
That's true.
That is a good
You get an
point.
answer each.
That is a good point.
Ian doesn't budget
No.
ever.
No.
What's budget? I don't know what that
Yeah.
means
I'll
either.
give her a rough idea.
And
Yeah,
fuel.
okay.
I ask him what he thinks fuel's going to cost,
Yeah.
and I sort of look at accommodation a bit, but
Okay.
it's very loose. Yeah.
Yeah. So rough budget.
A rough budget.
Well, I think
yeah.
you need a rough budget.
You gotta have
You
some
definitely
say.
need a rough budget.
Yeah.
So
You don't
hang on,
want-
how long is your trip this time for?
12
weeks.
12 weeks.
12
And how long do you normally go away for at a time?
Well, this
Oh.
Does it vary
3
a
or
lot?
4.
No.
This is the
So this
first
is the biggest
longer
one?
trip
This is the
we've
biggest
done.
one we've ever done.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
3 to 4 is annual leave sort of stuff. And
Yeah.
And we might split that up into 2 weeks here and 2 weeks here or whatever.
Depending what we're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the longest we've ever done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, so sort of a bit more of a budget for the longer,
Yeah.
the longer trip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And we did touch on before. So what do you do for work?
So currently I'm a driving instructor. I work for a company at Loganholme called Strategics.
Strategics.
Yep.
Strategic training.
And I do anything right up to B-double road train size.
Awesome. Okay.
Ooh, we were
under
talking about
instruction.
Chris getting his heavy rigid.
Yep. Oh, heavy ridge is a piece of cake.
Yeah.
And been doing that for 11 and a half years now, so this is long service leave for us.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Awesome. Good on you. Good on you.
But for most of my career, I've been a long distance tour coach driver
Okay.
Oh,
so
is that
around the
fun?
country. I love
He
it.
loves
Yeah,
it.
Absolutely
I think that
love
would
it.
be awesome.
I used
Yeah.
to get a bus to Cairns back when we
Yep.
were younger. Back when flights were just
Too expensive.
too expensive.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
remember Mum and Dad put me on a bus
Yep.
to Cairns,
Yep.
and I loved it. I stayed up with the bus driver all night, like
Yep.
talking to him and
Yeah.
Driving him crazy,
having a
probably.
blast. Probably
Oh, no,
driving him
no, you
nuts.
would've liked
Sorry,
it
bus driver.
Did you ever look at the speedo?
No, I actually never
Oh,
did.
yeah, good.
I tried. And back in those days, the roads were ratchet.
The
and there
roads,
was
the roads were rubbish,
heaps
and the speed limiters weren't a thing.
and roos everywhere back in
Yep.
the day.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
That's why you're sitting at the front,
Yeah.
making sure you
yeah.
got that okay.
It's funny how you love it because I love it.
Yeah.
Every time I drive, I say to Miriam, I could just sit there and just drive.
I could be a
I
truck
could jump in a
driver. I
truck
could be a
and
bus
driver.
yeah,
Yep.
and same thing. I just love it. It's just something
does.
about it, isn't there?
Yeah.
Just on that road and
Well, come and see me when you're in Brisbane. will you?
yeah.
We'll
And
sort
what
you
about
out.
you?
I'm a special ed teacher.
Oh,
okay.
okay. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, nice.
Interesting job.
Very.
Challenging.
Difficult.
Yes and no.
Okay.
Yeah, I teach blind and vision impaired kids.
Wow.
So, I mean, that's what I've always done. So it's
Okay.
what I love, and yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So
it
you
is
still have a
challenging,
passion
but I
for it,
love.
though?
Oh yeah,
That's
still have a
awesome.
passion for it. Yeah.
See, that's rare. That is rare to have people, look, at your age that are still passionate about what
That's
they do.
the same. We're old.
No, it isn't. That was awkward.
Anyways, no, I get what you mean. I teach part time now by
Okay,
choice,
yeah.
but I still have a passion for it. Yeah.
Well,
which is
it's
good.
I think
the reason I asked is because I'm a sign writer, and I started off back when I was, my teens with the brush,
Yep.
Yep.
and then the industry changed, and it's just
Yep.
digital now, and
Yep.
He lost all passion.
I lost all
Yeah.
passion for it.
Yeah, right.
All passion for it. It was
Yeah, okay.
just something I didn't like anymore. So,
Yeah.
Righto.
and I'll never
Well,
go back to it.
It's done all electronically, like you said.
These
It
days.
is.
digitally.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The industry has changed. Where I
Yeah.
guess your industry,
Not so much.
yeah. I mean, there'd be like electronic things that make it easier, or
Yes,
think so.
yes
You
and no,
probably
but there's
find
a
more
lot of
political.
hands-on with special. Yeah.
You know, there's a lot because I teach
There is a
Zumba
lot of
and I've done a lot of
political.
teaching with special needs kids and those sorts of things, and it's very, you can't say this, you can't do that, you
Correct.
can't encourage
Yeah,
this.
right.
There's none of this.
Correct.
There's no hugging the
Yeah,
kids.
you
There's,
can't touch
Yep.
them.
whereas when I
Yeah,
first started, there was
yeah.
all they loved the hugs
Yep.
and the cuddles,
You're
but there was
right.
all that sort of stuff. Now it's really.
There's certain
Yeah.
words
I
that
found
I
that
don't
really
like
hard.
hearing.
Yeah.
Restrictive practice and
Okay. Yeah, that's frustrating. That would be so frustrating.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
anyway.
Right.
You actually do look familiar, hey?
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I just keep looking at him. I'm like, I know this bloke. I know
He
this
grew
bloke.
up in Mansfield.
How could you
A
forget
little
this
bit-
face?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Straight back at you, mate. Come on.
Yeah. We are moving on to, I believe, question number 7 now. So,
Whoa.
hey, Bo.
Jeepers.
What's the best part about, I usually say this lifestyle, but you're not full-time travelling, so what's the best part about travelling for 12 weeks at a time, for an extended
Just
period?
being
on the road,
yeah.
yeah, travelling.
Getting rid of all the cares. Like
Yeah,
the everyday cares.
100%.
I mean, the cares are still there.
Yeah.
Like we got a son still living at home, and he had a car accident the other day.
Oh,
and
no.
all this sort of stuff.
He's
And-
okay.
That's
He's
the
all right,
hardest
but
thing,
it's
isn't
just-
it?
But not being there when they need you, sort of thing.
Yeah,
but
100%.
I'm with you.
yeah, I don't know. I think just look, for us, this is a new part of the country.
Yeah.
So just getting out and seeing it and going, yeah, this is cool. We live in a great country, which we already know because we've done so much travelling and I've
Yeah.
done a lot for work. But to see a part that we haven't seen before and just to enjoy.
I do believe we've skipped on to the next question, which
Oh,
is
sorry.
always the best part about
No,
this lifestyle.
Okay.
But that resonated what you're saying. You know what's in the country. You
Yeah.
see stuff all the time, but when
Yeah.
you get out there and you actually get there,
And experience
it's
it.
different.
Yeah,
See, I get goosebumps
it
from
is.
look at that.
Yeah.
It is.
I get goosebumps from those feelings. It's,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
freaking amazing.
We'd
Like,
seen pictures of things like the horizontal waterfalls.
Yeah.
did you go to the horizontal?
We did.
waterfalls?
So good.
Next year, we're coming back
We'll
next
come back
year.
next year.
So good.
I can
So
imagine.
good.
Well, I didn't know, so I tried to book it and only saw there was. I thought there was only one person that did it, and that
Mate.
had obviously been shut down because of the accident last year.
Yeah.
Or it was still shut.
But there's more. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I know
But
that.
you've got to book in advance too.
Yes, you would.
There
Yeah.
were people in the caravan park. Where were we? Derby.
Yes.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
hadn't booked and then had to sit around waiting because they couldn't get
Ah,
on.
right.
So,
We,
like,
we booked it 3 months ago.
yeah.
Okay.
So that was it. One of our big ticket items.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
Good
be,
on you
we'll be
guys.
booking that one
We'll
for
get there next year. I think.
Yeah.
Well
Yes.
worth it.
So
Great
good.
day.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you say, you see pictures of that.
But it
Yeah.
does. The experience is different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
That's it. It's not just seeing things; it's experiencing things.
Yeah.
Yep,
That's
that's it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that was question 7 and 8, so that was best and worst. So question number 9. So this isn't just from this current trip. This is from every single trip you've ever done together.
Yeah, here
Your
we go.
favourite location and or
Oh.
adventure. You get an answer each for this one as well.
Yeah.
Favourite location.
Yeah,
It's a tough one.
it is.
That is.
Yeah.
How do you pick it?
Okay, how about we go to your favourite adventure first? So that's something you like, skydiving or the horizontal falls or riding a camel or
gee.
an actual adventure.
Okay.
You've done more adventures
I
than
have.
I've done.
I have.
Adventure man.
So
Yes.
I've scuba dived with sharks.
Oh wow.
I have jumped out of an aeroplane over Coolum Beach.
Perfect.
Swam with the crocodiles in Darwin.
Swam with a croc in Darwin.
You have done everything.
Hang on, was that
Yeah.
accidental or was that in a...
No.
No, that was,
Can you see he's got all limbs?
Did you go in the tube?
yeah.
He did.
Oh, that's the one. I have one
So
thing in
good.
the whole world
do
I
you
want
wanna
to
do
do,
that?
and that's it. That
So good.
one thing.
So
The
good.
tube.
We'll go do it. It's all
So
right.
good.
Tube.
Yeah.
You're the first person I've met that's done it.
Yeah.
What else have I done? Bungee jumped twice.
Yeah.
Was that Cairns?
No,
No,
New
no,
Zealand.
it was New
Oh, New
Zealand.
Zealand.
Oh,
actually.
New Zealand would have been even better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it
That
was.
is eliminated because that is out of Australia.
Wow, that's hard to pick for you.
It is. It is.
Okay, we're skipping adventures then. Just how about your favourite destination? I think that might be it.
favourite destination in Australia.
I don't know whether I can go past the Whitsundays.
Ah,
barrier
there you
Sunday's
go.
Barrier
It
Reef.
always comes back, doesn't it, that area?
I think.
It's
Southeast,
stunning.
Queensland is gorgeous. The-
Yeah.
Look, I'd have to say for anyone that lives, I'm going to pick Ayers Rock,
Wow.
Uluru.
Breathtaking.
Simply because it is in the heart of Australia.
Yeah.
It has such cultural significance to the Aboriginals.
Yeah.
And it is, if you sit there on Sunset Strip and watch the sun go down, it is just
Yeah.
It comes
just
the goosebumps
amazing.
again.
You can't recreate that anywhere
No.
else in
There's
Australia.
nowhere
And
in
yes,
the world
there's,
you
there's
can.
other
In the
rocks
world.
around, and we've seen
Well,
other
we went to
rocks.
the Bungle
went to the
Bungles
Bungle
this
Bungles,
time.
and
Yeah.
just as amazing. But
Yeah.
Ayers Rock's just this iconic
Yeah.
thing in Australia.
Yeah, it is.
And
It is.
I'm surprised at the number of Aussies that haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, well, Chris actually couldn't be. He's like, I don't really care. I'm not really fussed with Ayers Rock.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. We got there and he was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so
You cannot. You just. I'm picturing this rock, and
Yeah.
but when you get
Yeah.
there, the sheer size of that thing is.
Yep.
And I
And
think
you only
Chris's
see-
thing was it was touristy. He's like, I
Yeah.
don't like the tourist hotspots.
I'm not a
It's
big
too
touristy.
No,
touristy.
no,
we're
It's
not
too
either,
mainstream.
really.
Right.
That's not my thing. But
Yeah.
when we got there,
Yeah.
he was blown away. We're all
Yeah.
Everyone's blown away, and we were
Yeah.
very fortunate. Twice we did it, and once we had it dry,
Yep.
and then the
Oh,
the
we,
first-
We had waterfalls
haven't
the
had
I
first
haven't
time.
seen it in the wet.
Oh,
Yeah.
We had
Absolutely
gumboots,
mind-blowing.
raincoats. We were standing under the
Yeah.
waterfall. The umbrella was blowing inside and outside,
the
and we were
force
would
of
have
the
been
water
splashing.
running off was
Yep.
creating this turbulence that was
Yeah.
mind blowing. It's raining.
big waterfall.
Has Uluru brought it on or what? You ready? I'm going to go up. You ready?
Okay, good luck.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it? There's the
Yeah,
goosebumps
no,
again. I'm getting
we've been
goosebumps
there,
a lot
what,
this
one,
one.
2, 3.
3, 4.
I've
Four
went
times?
4 or 5
Wow.
times,
Yeah.
but never
Still
seen it
no
wet.
rain.
No.
Yeah.
Have you been to the Little Ayers Rock?
Where's the little ass rock?
Oh, the one down on the...
Pildappa Rock.
In South Australia,
On the
Pildappa.
Eyre
Oh, no, I haven't
Peninsula.
been to that one.
Ah, look at that one.
No, I thought
My
you were
mountain
talking
bike's
about the
on
old
it.
Leyland Brothers one down,
Oh.
down the coast.
The Leyland Brothers.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
not there
so
anymore.
Leland, that were my idols.
I
mate,
drove,
back
I
in the
drove
day.
past the other week, it's not there.
Not there
Oh,
anymore.
oh, really?
Yeah, it's not there, it's gone.
Oh,
Just the
bummer.
service station left now.
Yeah, right,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Actually, you guys are from Logan then.
Yeah.
Do you remember the old the spaceship service station
Yep.
down near Yatla?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
There you go. I tried showing Mary photos of
Yeah.
it.
Before my time, I've
Yeah.
only been
All
there
the
for
water
only
slides at the
13 years.
Hyperdome.
Yeah.
Waterworks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
And
And
do you
then
remember before that it was an old line park?
Yes.
So I used to ride
No,
my
the Lion
push bike.
Park was down there being late.
No, there was two though.
There was 2.
Oh,
there was two.
it?
There was one down Yatla Way or the
That's
back
the
of
one I remember.
Yeah,
but
that
there was one
Bullens.
there too. So
Bullens.
I used to ride my push bike in the old crocodile pits, big crocodile
Oh, there you
pits.
go.
in
Oh, there you
So,
go.
There you go.
See, he's old
And
too.
Yeah. yes, I am
actually,
old.
we were talking about this to someone before, and the old tap from the Waterworks water park is on the plumbing business.
Oh, wait,
in,
which
is it in Beenleigh or somewhere? No, in
someone purchased it.
Oh.
yeah, it's on it. It's on
Yeah,
it.
righto.
The tap from
Okay.
the water
Yeah.
park is actually on plumbing business.
Oh, there you
There you
go.
Comment
go.
below if you know what plumbing business it's on, because I do forget.
Yeah.
Okay, question number 10. We are completely skipping. I'm gonna.
Okay.
No, you don't have to skip it.
I really want to skip question number 10.
You have to say it.
Potato cake or potato scallop?
Ah, scallop.
Scallop. Scallop.
Amen. Amen.
Scallop. Every
It's
day.
all
only
right,
ever
honey.
been a scallop in Australia, hasn't it?
Tell you what, this second series, mate,
I just keep saying it. Wait till
I'm
we get.
smashing it.
Wait till we get to Tasmania. That's
Yeah,
all I'm
wait till
saying.
we
We're
get
not,
down
no,
there.
the series will be finished by the time we get there.
Stop. Right. So I have introduced a couple of extra new questions. This is only the second time we've had these new questions.
Okay.
So question number 11 is now Chevy, Ford, or Ram?
Ooh.
I forgot about that one.
If you had to choose one American truck, what would it be?
Well, I haven't. Oh, have I? I've driven a Ram.
You technically have a little Chev. It's Colorado.
Well, yeah,
Well, the
true.
baby Chevy.
Very little Chev.
It's a Z71, isn't it?
No, mine's not. No.
Oh.
Oh, but you're a
No,
truck
mine's-
driver, so Cummins.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh.
yeah. No, Cummins. You can't beat a Cummins motor.
Yeah,
They're
see,
pretty
I told you, he's a
reliable.
truck driver.
You
Pretty
just put that
reliable.
idea in his head.
They're pretty reliable. I've
You
driven.
liked Rob's Ram.
I like the Ram. Yeah, I've had a drive of a Ram.
Yeah.
I didn't mind the Ram. It
Yeah.
was big inside. I haven't driven Taylor's Chevy yet though.
No.
I've sat in it and it was pretty big too, and it was nice.
So you said Chevy was better? Right, Chevy was better.
We're just going Chevy.
Yep, Chevy. Yeah, he said Chevy, didn't he? Everyone heard it! Everyone heard
Put it this way. I can't say Ford. All right.
it! Perfect.
So it would be
Perfect.
between a Chevy or a Ram.
It would be.
Yeah,
And it
okay.
would probably be Chevy because that's Holden. So, and I'm a Holden man. So,
Yeah.
Well, Chevy and Ram, the way they're remanufactured and converted, is 10 times better than
right.
Ford. Anyway, so Ford isn't even on the radar with
Can't say that
HD.
word either.
Ford isn't on the radar with HD, and you're a Holden man. That's
I'm a
right.
Holden
Yes.
man. So,
Holden man through and through. So Chevy it is.
yeah, Chevy. Yeah.
Okay, so question number 12. Rookie mistake. Give us a good one.
Ooh.
We've had some good ones.
Leaving the brakes on the trailer and driving off.
Ooh, when did you know? When there was smoke
When
and
there was
smell?
smoke about 2k down the road. Yeah.
How far?
About 2k.
Oh, so that wasn't that bad then.
No, it was hot, but it didn't do any damage.
So did you feel like the car was underpowered?
No, I didn't actually. I can't remember what we were towing with then. That would have been the Amarok.
Maybe.
Probably. That would have been the Rock.
That's so funny.
Yeah, but leaving the handbrake on and
Yeah,
taking down the
right,
road.
okay.
Yep.
Whoops,
Whoops.
daisies.
Yeah, no damage. That was this trailer.
Yeah, okay.
No
Right.
damage. Haven't replaced the brakes on it or anything. It's all
That,
good.
that's a
Okay.
pretty rookie mistake, mate.
It
Tell
is.
you what.
It is. It's a rookie one.
Have you
Especially
done
for a truck
anything?
driver.
He
Yeah,
doesn't
even
let me
worse.
drive.
Anything else? Though? Like, have you left something on the inside or?
Safari trailer on the coach.
That was a long time ago.
It doesn't matter. It's still a rookie mistake.
Look, my dad used to operate a tour coach business, and we used to, from when I was 15 to in my 20s, I
it
used
was
to,
after we were married. So,
used to cook for 40 people on coach safaris,
Yeah.
Wow.
camping ones, and
I
we
was
had
driver.
it.
She was my chief cook and bottle washer.
Is that where you met her?
Oh.
No,
No, we met at church.
Okay.
but he had.
Yeah.
We had a trailer that had. How do you explain what was on
It
the
had,
side?
it had metal boxes on the side of the trailer that opened out, and they were your
I
preparation bench.
may have
Okay.
left one door open.
Did you
Well,
have
no,
to?
she closed it. She just didn't lock it.
Lock it.
And we may have lost gas bottles and all sorts of.
Oh, so you didn't notice
Come on.
after a tree took it out? No, you
No,
just.
No.
no, coming out of
Nothing
Early
took
Beach.
it out.
Funnily enough, coming
Right.
out of Early Beach, heading back to the highway.
Yep.
And I happened to look in the left-hand mirror of the coach and went, "Oh, that's not good." Pulled over, and here's 3 gas bottles back down the road.
We could say the same thing about Jason from Titanium Caravans, but we won't.
Yes.
He's
did
done that a
something
few. So
similar.
he's had a full kitchen like this.
Oh, you left the kitchen
Oh,
out.
no.
No, well, the hatch down and it went straight out.
So
It,
straight out
it landed in the middle of the roundabout though, which
Oh,
was cool. Yeah. It picked it up, and put it
It's
back
actually
in.
funny because
Yeah.
this was the last.
We actually
the
go to
last
the same-
question, the last 10 questions episode we did. Her rookie mistake. Oh, well, their rookie mistake was the toilet set flew out the door.
That could be really ugly.
So we were like, oh, and then we were like, oh, Jason's kitchen flew out, and you've lost the gas bottle.
Yeah.
So
And
What-
one,
But
Your
it's
latches.
easy to do. There's been
Yeah.
countless times where we've driven down the freeway and we've had beep, 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 and I'm going to wave and they're like,
Yeah.
your canopy's open.
your
And
doors are open, your canopy's up.
I think
Yeah.
the next canopy, there needs to be some sort of switch in there.
Yep.
That just sets an
It
alarm
just
off
needs
in
to
the truck
beep
or-
like the car doors.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
let
yeah.
you know
Yeah.
when it's
Or
Yeah.
Frag Crowdy, Brad, get on it, please. It's a simple system
Yeah, yeah.
to make.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
So
Well,
we're
that
gonna,
was great.
that was
There you go.
good. We're going to move on to the final question, and that is, how do you find your relationship as a couple on the road for, well, you got 12 weeks at a time now, so this is your longest time
Yep.
together in like a tin can.
I haven't
But it's
killed
not
him
10
yet.
can, it's 10.
It's a tent in a
Yeah.
canvas can.
Yeah.
Yep.
So how do you
Canvas
find your
can. Tent in a
relationship
can.
as a couple when you're travelling full time together, like for that amount
Look,
of
I
time?
think so far for 3 weeks anyway.
I haven't killed him.
We're at the 3-week mark. 9 to go. So
You're not
far, so
counting.
good.
So far, so good.
I would say we're actually more relaxed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just being away, as we said earlier on, being
Yeah.
away from everything and
Yeah.
the stresses and everything.
And like you don't have to set an alarm to get up to go to
Yeah.
work.
Groundhog
It's
Day, you
just-
don't have that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just,
Yeah.
it's like you say, it's
It's a
relaxing.
different
Yeah.
Groundhog Day. It's like, oh, the sun's up, I might open my eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's been a couple of mornings where we've slept in significantly, like 7 o'clock.
That sounds like my sleep
That's
in,
a
yes.
sleep in.
It's a
Yeah,
sleep
we
in for
don't
us.
do sleep-ins.
Normally out of bed 5:30
Yeah.
every morning. So far, I think, if I had to pick anything about it, I'd say we're actually a little bit closer
Yeah.
than we were when we
I
left
think so.
home,
Yeah.
because we're enjoying stuff together.
Yeah.
And that's the.
It's
you
hard
know,
to do that when you both have your separate jobs
It
and you're
is.
away from each other
It
all the
is.
time, and all you've got is the weekend, which is when you do your
Yep.
jobs around the
Yeah.
house and you're
Yeah.
cooking and you're cleaning
Yep.
and it
Yep.
just gives you a lot more time together,
And
doesn't it?
recently done 36 years of marriage.
Oh,
Congratulations, guys.
That's on
congratulations!
June 20,
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
awesome.
1987.
Yep.
So
Where did you get
remember,
married?
At our church at Logan.
Awesome. Okay.
Logan
Well,
Uniting.
There you go. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, that's
Good on you guys.
special.
Yeah, so 36
That's rare
years
these
now.
days, so that's
That's what
seems
people
to be.
say. Yeah.
Seems
Well,
to be.
Chris's parents are
It's
still
easy-
together, my parents are still together.
Yeah.
It's very easy
Mine too.
to divorce and,
Yeah.
and
I think it's too
Too
easy
easy.
these days.
Society
It
has
is-
made it normal.
Yeah.
yeah,
I think it's
a
too
normality.
easy.
That's right in life,
Yeah.
and it's sad. You know,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah. And you do have to work at it. It's not an easy road.
Yeah.
Definitely
and,
not.
And if you say it is, then you're probably lying.
yeah,
It's
Yeah.
not easy. You guys would know, living in a van most of the time. And
yeah,
Yeah.
you know, yeah.
Yeah, well, we're both divorced, so
Yeah.
we're our
Yeah.
second time round. And
Yep. Yep.
I think we both learnt a lot. I think, and
Yeah.
but yeah, it's you've got to. We've had some difficult times. But
Yeah, that's actually, believe it or not, how we got into caravanning. We split up and Chris bought a caravan.
That is actually true.
I
We
stayed
had a
in the
break,
house.
and I bought a caravan and lived in that while Miriam stayed in the house. And
Yep.
I was down there every weekend.
and here's where we are now. Like it's
Cool.
crazy. So
Cool.
you've got to stick at it. You've got to
You
stick
do,
at it. You
yeah.
have to.
As much as we called it quits, we didn't call it quits.
Yeah, we did. That's
And
right.
I think if you know, it helps too if you've got stuff in common
Yes.
that you work with, and
Yeah.
for us it's faith.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've been part of the church all our lives.
Good on you.
And that faith for us is what draws us together as well.
Yeah.
And I think that's a big part
That
for
and
us.
family.
And family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
Good
huge
on you
thing.
guys. That is
Yeah.
awesome.
I'm a missionary kid, believe it or not. My
Oh, there
parents
you
are
go.
missionaries in Ecuador, South America. So
Oh, cool.
growing up with the same,
Yeah.
the same sort of thing, the
Yeah.
same respect and the same,
Yeah. Well, we've done mission work together in the Philippines.
Oh,
cool.
wow. There you go.
Yeah,
Okay.
hoping to go back there next year. Haven't been able to go because of COVID,
COVID,
Yeah.
yes.
obviously. So
Dreaded
hoping to get
COVID,
back.
yep.
Yeah, we've got some really good friends
But it's
over
let
there.
us travel here.
Yeah.
That's the
And
thing.
it's the same. It's the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone
Yeah.
says the same thing.
There's
Yeah,
a lot
it's
to see in
amazing.
Oh,
Australia.
we're
There is.
stunned by how many people are out here travelling.
Yeah.
Like,
The last probably 2 or 3 years, it's crazy how busy.
Yeah,
it's
we've
become.
said that we've done our job too well, so we're telling you all now. Caravanning is not all it's
Terrible.
supposed to be. It's not fun.
terrible.
You
Don't
don't
do
want
it.
to caravan. You don't want to hit the road. No, just go
No.
back overseas.
Stay
It's
where you
actually
are.
cool too that it's. This may sound racist, but it's not about. There's a lot more just Australians enjoying it
Yep.
and not being jam packed with,
Yep.
with overseas people,
But,
which has
yeah.
been cool as well. That's not a bad thing. Like, I'm
No,
not trying
no.
to. Yeah.
It's true, and that's what
Yeah.
we were interviewed by, I think, Channel 7 or something, in the middle of COVID. 'Cause
Oh,
we
that's
were,
right.
We were
Yeah,
travelling
yeah, yeah,
around
yeah.
Queensland, and
Yeah.
they just said, asked us how we were finding it.
Yeah.
We said, to be honest, we find it great. We love the fact that foreigners can't come into Australia because
Yep.
it gives Australians so much more opportunity to get
Yeah.
out and see things properly. Again, not bagging out the international tourists,
Yep.
but we personally found it, for us, very selfish, that it was better for us
Yeah.
Yeah.
in that sense. So there's
Absolutely.
pros and cons to everything, and it's just how you look at it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, well, I think that wraps up our
Cool.
10 questions,
Thank
which
you
is now
so
14
much.
questions.
Pleasure.
with
Thanks for having us,
ADU.
guys. Appreciate
Logan
it.
so much,
Bogans at their best, mate. This is all.
See you
Thanks for
next
watching,
time,
guys. And
See
see
ya.
Thank you so much, guys.
Oh,
Thanks,
that
guys.
was
Appreciate it.
awesome.
See, that was easy.
yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah.